Hi guys, welcome to Springboard lesson 5.1 and point 2. So our learning target is to use inductive reasoning to find the midpoint. Okay. So midpoint is just the middle point of a line segment, and it is equal distance from both endpoints, so it's split right in the middle. And at the same time, it's actually bisect the segment. So, for example, when we have M at the midpoint of segment AB, let's draw that picture and see what we notice. So, here's my segment AB, and right in the middle right here is my M, my midpoint. And one thing you should notice that if it's in the middle, that means AM and MB should be the same, to be equal. So when the people ever ask you why AM is equal to MB, you can say because the definition of midpoint. Okay? Alright, so let's take a look at example 1. In the table below, write the coordinate of the endpoint of each segment, find the midpoint of each segment. Alright, so here AB, and remember, the first one is your x variable, or x coordinate, and the other one is your y coordinate. Okay, so look on the x line here, 2, 3. For B is 4, 5. Okay. And they ask you to find the midpoint too. So right here in the middle, this is the middle right here. So that one would be 3, 4. So that's the midpoint right there. For segment CD right here, starting from the origin, that's -3 going down, -1. And then D is right 1 down -3. And let's see, the middle of that, yeah, right here. That's middle. So that is -1, -2. Okay. Segment EF, the E right here is 1, 2. And the other one is 9, -2. And the midpoint of that is right here. So that is 5, 0. You didn't go anywhere in the y direction. Alright, let's see segment JK. Let's see, that's 8, 7. And the K is 8, 2. And between these two, it seems to be 4.5 right here. Yeah, that's about equal. So right here we have 8, 4.5. Yeah. So hopefully you get that. And let's take a look at this. When we do the midpoint right here, notice that it's 2 and 4 right here. See this? So the x coordinate in with the midpoint right here, you should notice that it's right between, you know. So I would write that the midpoint of the x coordinate is between the first point and the second point. And if you look at the y coordinate, 3 and 5 right here, the 4 right here is between 3 and 5, so same thing. The midpoint of the y coordinate is between the first point of y, yes, and the second point of the y coordinate. So I guess we can do the same thing here. X coordinate, X coordinate. Yep. So using the pattern up there, let's see what we notice about it. Well, one thing we learned on the previous lesson is that we can just make a right triangle here. We know that this one right here is x2 comma y1, and if I want to get the middle of this, the x coordinate, I'll have to just split in half right here. If I want to get the y coordinate, I just split this in half right here. So pretty much, if I want to find the midpoint, let's say I want to find the midpoint of the x coordinate, the y coordinate, see that? And it's the midpoint of x coordinate, the midpoint of the y coordinate. We just need to find the difference between these two. Nope. Add them. Find the middle. So x1 plus x2 divided by 2. And the other one, y2 plus y1, split that in half. That'll give us the middle. That makes sense. I mean, let's take a look at this, see if it makes sense. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 divided by 2 will give you 3. That's split in half. 5 plus 3 is right here is 8. Split that in half, give you 4. Yeah. So that's the correct pattern right here. So that is the midpoint formula. So let's practice using that formula. So let's see. I have point A 1, 2, so 1, 2, that's A. Point D is 9, 8, so 9, 8 right here. So if we connect this correctly, yeah, it should be mirrored right here, but let's use the form to what happens. So the midpoint of x, the midpoint of y, is based on the form of the first one plus the second one of the x coordinate, divided by 2, so we can find the half of that, the middle of that. y1 plus y2, split that in half, so we divide that by 2. And let's label it. This is my first point, so x1, y1. My second point, x2, y2. Put it in. 1 plus 9 divided by 2. Just substitute in the y here. 2 plus 8. Let's do a little algebra. 1 plus 9 is 10. Divided by 2. 2 plus 8 is 10. Divided by 2. Half of 10 is 5. Huh. I think 5, 5. Yeah. That's definitely in the middle. So one way you can do it to check your answer is that you could do a slope thing and see if it's the same triangle. You can go from here to here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So we know that these two have to be the same length. So that makes sense. So how we find it? You can use the slope form to see if AM is the same as MD. So we can use this little triangle to see if we have the same shape. Well, what I want you to go ahead and do is use this formula, write this out, label this out, and try both of these two problems.